welcome back to the Four Fields map and my 10,000/9,000 cow challenge. And can you dig it? Just beat it. Beating around the bush. It's the face-off, the Beet Harvester face-off here on Farming Simulator 22. Yes, so we're here, and I thought I'd try something completely different than what I was doing before. I have completely abandoned... No, I haven't abandoned. I've been feeding the cows, but I've just been, like, maintaining, and I've got so much TMR, it's literally overflowing. So, I thought, what the heck, let's do something a little different and plant the entire map full of beets. Beets from one end to the other. We have 4 fields, thus the map title, 4 fields. And I have 2 harvesters. What 2 harvesters? I have the harvester, the root crop harvester from the Colossus pack, which many of you know and love. But I also have the harvester from MarkThor. I believe it's MarkThor. Yes, there it is. The T4-40 multi-harvester pack that also has a beet, a sugar beet option, which I have equipped with the header. Unreal, of course. Totally unreal. And I was going to do a face-off, but I think... I've never done this before, a side-by-side comparison of these 2 harvesters, particularly for beets. And I think I know the winner already, unfortunately, because I really do love the Colossus Harvester. And it's nothing wrong with the Colossus Harvester pack, but as you'll see very shortly, there is a significant difference, at least in one aspect. So, this stuff is ready to go. It only basically took 2 months. I planted it, went 1 month, and then the next month we are ready to harvest our beets, and we're going to see how much we actually come up with. So let's just take a quick look at these 2 vehicles. It's a diversion. I know it's a diversion from the series that I was doing, and we will go back to it and kind of do a little recap of everything, but this is going to be the last episode in this series. Colossus Root Harvester. So we have ultra unrealistic. So that is capacity 2,500,000 liters. Okay, that's pretty good. Engine setup, we have the 3,500 horsepower, 150 miles per hour. So that's also excellent. We have a plethora of wheel options, lots and lots of wheel options with in every aspect. So the ones actually that I chose is in actually Trelleborg, I do believe, the twin wheels, which I really love. We got lights and window tints, and we have lots of options, underglow, so lots of color options. So it's a really fine mod, no doubt, hands down. And then we have the Tardis T4-40 multi-harvester by MarkThor. And this one starts at 60,000 liters, so it's already over the top. We have 250, 1 million, 2.5, and 5 million liter capacity. So capacity-wise, we have surpassed the other one. Horsepower-wise, 5,000 horsepower, not that you're going to really need it. I mean, after you go past about 1,500 horsepower, it's pretty much meaningless, more or less. But anyways, it is there, and it's a 200 mile per hour top speed, whereas the Colossus is 150, I believe. Wheels are just pretty much standard fare. No options in the wheels, and then we have color options. So quite a few less options, but capacity and horsepower bigger. Right. What about the harvester heads? That's also in Beet technology. Now we have the standard Beet header, which goes 10 miles per hour, and then we have the unrealistic one, which we'll take a quick look at, because working with standard 10 meter, 20, and 50. So you have to up to 50 meters of working width, which is substantial, and you have a color to choose, and then of course colors. If we go over to the T4, we have standard. We have standard 12 miles per hour. We have all-in-one fast at 24 miles per hour, and then we have the all-in-one Unreal at 68 miles per hour, which also will do sugar beets, which we have here. We have to buy a sugar beet add-on, which I have also already purchased. But with this, there's if you're looking at this and wondering, there's a working width standard, so you need to match this with your working width on your head. They're very important. Potatoes, the cotton, potatoes, sugar beet, and sugar cane all have separate add-ons, right? I have a whole review about this, but this is just like a short little recap. We have the standard version. They have a 50-meter working width and a 100-meter work width. So if you pick the 100-meter work width, you have to at least one of these. Now, neither of those, you have to go to the Unreal one and go to standard, blue 50, 50, or 100. You have to pick the 100-meter, either blue light or red light, 100-meter working width. That's what you have to. You have to match those two, and then you can have a decal if you want. But that's and a color option. So what I've done here is a 100-meter working width and a 100-meter sugar beet add-on. The sugar beet add-on will top your sugar beets. This one you didn't have to. It's just all in one way, you know, ready to go. This one, yeah. So as you can see, 100 meters is ridiculously large. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to start harvesting. This is it. This is our time to, let's just do it. So if we go here and we turn on, I have green. So as you can see, the width of the green is, well, it's basically half the width, because 50 and 100, that's pretty, yeah. That's pretty obviously which one is the largest or the widest. But we're going to see, well, we're going to set them off harvesting. I do have the rumbler van to unload these massive quantities of beets. And we'll see where we're at. Let's get this guy started. Oh, unfold, there we go. And unfold the harvester. Oh, we didn't have to, we folded it. We need to unfold. There we go. Everything's unfolded. Start it up. And there we go. Set the worker off. And let's see. Is he going to be okay? I think he's going to be okay. Now let's just try to minimize. I do notice that when tabbing from one vehicle to another, it tends to skip. Like it'll miss, harvester will miss bits, and it's a little bit of a problem. And here we go. As you can see, 100 meters working width is twice the working width of 50 meters. So you could choose which one you want. Obviously this one's going to be working at 68 miles per hour, and let's see if we go here. 50, 60, let's see, what are we going to get up to? So we're going pretty quick. We're going really fast, eh? 90 miles per hour. Yeah, it looks like 90 miles per hour. So we're going significantly faster, but at half the working width. And well, the worker seems to be a little bit confused what to do at the end. I think it's because of the buildings, and you know what, we're going to stop him. This and the fact that when you hire a worker, it goes to this mode, the articulating mode, which is a little bit less ideal. In my opinion, I like just the all-wheel steering as opposed to articulated, but that's the way the base model works. So looks like we're gonna fill up with beets on this one pretty quick. The capacity is it's good. It's much bigger than much bigger than the standard base game one, but not as big as the T440, which is also fine. These are two excellent, highly unrealistic modded units, and it's just good to do a side-by-side comparison because they each have their well, their attributes, and it's good to compare sometimes. It's like comparing a Ford and a Chevy. Sometimes it comes down to personal preference. And let's see here. We go back, see if oh, he's missing all that. Yeah, okay. We'll clean up the ends there in a moment. We're already up to 2 million liters. I might need another van. There's a lot of beets. Beets are one of the highest producing crops in Farm Sim. 22, that is. It's interesting to note that it looks like we'll be getting, well, for sure rice, but also, oh, he's going slow. My goodness, turnaround is slow. Okay, let's drop that down. Let's turn on our lights. I know the lights turn off when you hire a worker, but that's the only way you can see the working width. There we go. So it looks like this one doesn't go to articulated when you hire a worker. Interesting. Which is nice. Yeah, 60 or 3 million liters already. How much are we? Whoop. What are we at here? Oh, we got our beacons on? When did I turn my beacons on? 2 million. So yeah, this guy's going to, let's, oh, the beacon's on because it's at 80% full, which is what they do when they're nearly full. They throw up the beacons to let you know that they're at 80%. And so we're going to need to, oh, let's clean up this mess here. Woo! I do like it. It did not default to the articulated. Interesting. I didn't notice that before. Neither of these have had any significant update for quite some time. They both do come with a modded trailer, but I'm just going to use the van just for convenience sake, and we'll just clean up this edge, let him so he doesn't get all combobulated with the buildings and stuff. Yeah, we will have to unload, and I do, yeah, we'll have to get a second van, because the one van now, after the update for the Rumbler van, yeah, it only holds 10 million liters. So, but I think let's go and let's go unload the other the Colossus harvester. So what's next for me and Let's Plays? I was thinking of Mark. Still thinking about it. we'll see how next week goes. Things might slow a bit for mods and things while Giants prepare for. I mean, they have 4 months. They basically committed to releasing the game in a little over 4 months now, and so they are going to be all hands on deck for that. Plus FarmCom in 1 week. I previously mentioned FarmCon as this weekend, but it's actually next weekend. This weekend is Twitch. I believe it's Twitch or something like that, and they have some representatives there. So they're busy, which I understand. Launching a new game is a significant and stressful event and time, and you want to make sure that you do the best as you can. I expect bugs and problems at launch, as basically every game that comes out. Every new game has a period of time where stuff doesn't work, and you'll get an update fairly soon after once you have released it to the wild, as it were, to the wolves to devour, like tear to shreds, and find all the little itty-bitty or big problems or small problems. It always happens. As much testing as you can do, and I know they do a fair bit of testing. I'm sure they do with a new game launch, but there's always things that oh, how come he really did it not? Come on, empty out the rest. There we go. There is always new problems that oh, he's full as well. Thank goodness they unload quickly. And this is, if you watched the previous episode, this van unloads pretty much instantly or instantaneously. So it unloads really quick. So we might, as I said, we might need actually. We're gonna need another van. We're gonna get more than 10 million liters of sugar beets. So we're gonna see what the final countdown really is. There we go. Oh, look how fast that unloads. That is fantastic. Wow. Ba-bam. Love it. I wish I had a silo that unloaded that fast. Alas, it just seems like modders just don't want to make a silo that unloads any faster than the standard unloading speed. It's just bizarre in my mind. I just don't understand it. They'll speed it up just a little bit, just enough to make it a little bit faster. It's just like you have it's just, I don't know. I know I keep harping on this, but you have a 20 million liter or 100 million liter silo, and it unloads at like base game speed, where you have like 100,000 liter silo. It just doesn't make sense. But in some of their defense, I know with OmaTana, she actually mentioned that the reason she had a slower or not slower but standard unload speed is people want to use it to load their feed wagon. Like, they want a slower unload speed, because if you're loading up a feed mixer, you don't want bam, like it all to come out at once. Then it doesn't work. However, if that is the reason, then you're not going to pick. Why not have an option? Why not have one that says unrealistic unload speed, fast unload, or super fast unload, and one that's normal unload? And just make an option and just have two silos. One was a fast unload and one with a normal. We see that in almost every other mod. Don't get it. Don't know why we don't see that. Maybe someone will do that in the future. I don't know. It just seems so unnecessary. But anyways, that's my one of my biggest gripes, I think, probably. Yeah. Unloading speeds. We've got to the point in the game where there's so many unrealistic stuff. We have unrealistic capacities like this. This particular one, in just as I just showed, it unloaded really fast. 5 million liters is nothing small. It's a significant amount. That's a large amount of product, and it unloaded really quickly. Why can't you make a silo that unloads that quickly? I just don't get it. I know there's some out. Yeah. Anyways, maybe it's a bit of a rant. I guess so. Anyways, right. So we're nearly done here. Actually, this guy's still turning. They're taking their sweet little times turning around, aren't they? This one's a little squiggly. I think because of the articulated nature of it, but it still does work pretty good. And to be quite honest, 50 meters is quite a significantly large swath to be harvesting. And yes, the T440 is going to be basically nearly twice as fast, just because of the wider harvesting area. But is it? I mean, with the 2x map, I'm going to be done in a few minutes, basically. And so is it that much for a normal person doing, or I didn't say normal person, well, for the average map, you're not going to have the entire map full of beets. So yeah, it's pretty much overkill for the maps available on console. Now PC is different. We have some 16x maps, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I wouldn't say ridiculous, crazy large. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the message I was hearing for FarmSim 25 is that we should expect at least 4x maps for console. I would say. I don't see why not. The PS5 is heads and tails over top of PS4, and same with the Xbox S over the Xbox One. I believe that's the newer over the older. I just don't see why they would still. Yeah, they still restricted to a 2x map. I mean, at this point, right? But I've heard otherwise too. I've heard that's like no, they're still going to stick with the 2x map, and I think it's time to move to a larger format for maps. It's just with yeah. But maybe because I don't know. Maybe I mean I could be wrong. I've been wrong several times. I'm wrong every day, pretty much. Maybe the resolution and the upgrade in the features and everything have soaked up so much capacity that it will like the quality of the game is going to increase so much, such a substantial amount. Let's get that off there. That, like, it has been hinted that course play may be a feature of the new game at some point. Expanded weather effects, the new crops available, or the ability to add new crops easier. The graphics are going to be better, hopefully much better. although they are pretty good right now, to be quite honest. But with the dropping of the old consoles, they can do a bunch more stuff, and I would have thought for sure that 4X maps would be like the minimum they would allow, like, to go to maybe 8, 4, 6, 8, something like that. I don't know, but anyways, we will be getting more information at FarmCon, because there's going to be a full contingent there, and rumor has it I would expect more footage, more pictures, at least pictures of gameplay, if not snippets of actual gameplay. I don't know. I am just speculating, but usually that's a big event. They'll have it's sponsored by Fent, I think, or Fent is a announced as one of the sponsors. It's at least the name is on the billing, so maybe a Fent for farm, maybe a Fent like FarmCon 24 tractor for Farm Sim 22, even still, possibly. We haven't really gotten anything significant for FS22 since the Farm Productions pack. What a disaster that was. But anyways, so as we were talking, this little fella here is nearly done his first field, and if we come over here, why did he stop? Interesting. That is interesting. You could have been way ahead, buddy, and you stopped. Why did you stop? He stopped. Oh, we got some clippage in the distance. All right, so we're going to need to unload. Where are we? Okay, there we go. All right, let's go unload him, and then I'm going to finish off. I'm going to stop talking and finish off these two fields and see where we're at for total beatage, and then we'll do a quick tour and wrap up the series with our cows on the farm and just kind of see where our totals sit at. And come on, oh, it's full already. Wow, that's... Let's go ahead and just go ahead and buy another one. I did, yeah, let's just go with this. Just charge capacity, very high capacity, and main color, let's make this guy pink. Right. So already 10 million liters. But anyways, yeah, so that's going to be me for the next little while, and then we'll be right back. Well, we're finally done, and ooh, I'm getting a little bit of lag. I might have too much stuff around in this corner, but I have actually filled 3 of these vans with sugar beets, 10 million each, 30 million liters, and I still have some left in here, another 2 million liters, 2.6, but ooh, laggy, don't crash on me. So yes, we have cleared off our entire, let's see here, growth, harvested, yeah, totally cleared off an entire map of sugar beets. And there we go, another 2,626,000, 2 million six, oh, is that 200? Oh, sorry, 262,000. I'm seeing an extra decibel in there that I shouldn't be. So only 260,000. So 3,260,000, which is still an enormous amount. No, not 3 million, 30 million. Oh my goodness. It's been a day. Right. What is that going to make us in money? Let's just see. Sugar beets. Oh, can't really. They're going to take 30 million liters of sugar beets. That's a lot of. No, the mobile selling station actually. Huh. Mobile selling station actually is giving the best price. Let's just do that, and then we can kind of. Whoops. Which is a selling station I just threw down for convenience sake. So 10 million, you can just times it by 3 how much we'll sell it for, and it'll make an easy, instead of just going and selling. We're not looking to make any more money. We've pretty much accomplished through various means our goal. Excuse me, of not 10,000 cows, 9,000 cows, unfortunately, I think, because there's. So there we go, and we made $3 million plus 290. So 3,290,000 times that by 3, basically. So pretty close to $10 million for entire base. Well, almost the entire map. I mean, I guess you could clear off everything and plow in basically a larger portion, but at least, yeah. So what have we done? So this barn came with the barn and the house came with the map in New Farmer. I placed down a couple of silos. This silo came with the map. I placed down a grass dryer. All these things were done. I've got links to all of them. I'll put, I should remember, I'll put links to those. We have the link to the Colossal Harvester pack, but not to the T440 yet. I'll put one in there. Don't worry about that. As you can see now, is this possible on a, let's say, air quote, normal map? That's a good question, because kind of cheated with this one because of the accelerated crop maturation of, like, basically 3-month turnaround, 2 to 3 month turnaround for crops, which excessively accelerated my like hay production and my straw production to facilitate my TMR production, which we have 2.4 billion here, plus the 30 basically 40 million liters of TMR I have there, plus again we got nearly, wow, this is nearly topped out at 5 million. Yeah, you get the idea. I have way exceeded the TMR production for anything I'm going to use for cows. All the cow barns. For whatever reason, I couldn't get the worker to use the manure out of the cow barns for some reason. I'd even tried a base game manure spreader. So it works on other maps. I don't know if there's a conflict here somehow. I don't know. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Looking forward to, oh yes, milk production. Now we haven't really, oh, they're down on food again. I thought I fed them. Yeah, I guess not. Look at that. So I'd have to feed them again, but I got, that's not an issue. Milk is being produced at a rapid rate. Slurry as well. So milk and slurry production will keep you in money, even if that's only just what you do is cows. With that many, 9,000 cows, will keep you bubbling in money. So money is not a problem. Right. Yeah, so that kind of it. I don't know what else to say. What's coming next? I don't know. I was thinking of the Weimar Canada, the new Weimar Canada map, but we'll see what happens if I have time, as time permits, and we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's a wrap. And the beat goes on, as as it were. Right. So prolonging the agony of ending this particular series, I thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the comments and following. And I'll probably put up a post asking, maybe not. I don't know. I really don't know. It's filming this on a Saturday and just kind of melancholy and right. But anyways, as always, I say, remember, it's only a game. So till the next one, bye for now.